Hi guys, I'm Elia. Welcome to Mindful Conversations with Elia Bean. I'm here with my son Matthew Bean. Hey Matthew, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So I just went to pick him up to his grandma's house. I wasn't planning on having him as my guest, but then I thought, why not? So obviously, I have hypnotized him. I have
Yeah.
hypnotized you before. How has your experience as a teenager being hypnotized? How has that been for you?
It definitely helped, yeah, with what you hypnotized me about, which was procrastinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it help you?
I've been procrastinating a lot less now,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I think I've been doing my homework a lot earlier now.
Yes.
And it feels a lot better to have it done early than like procrastinating at the end and having that feeling to rush.
Yes. What about, I mean, there's been times where I have just kind of hypnotized you just to distress you. How has it been? Because it's only been maybe like a 5 minute when I,
Yeah.
hypnotize you for like 5 minutes. And does it feel like it's much longer than that?
Um, yeah, I feel like it's kind of like when you fall asleep, you don't really know how much time has passed. And that's how hypnosis feels. Like you're kind of in that state of mind when you're dreaming,
Yeah,
but
that's actually what it is. So hypnosis. You are in the same state of the same wave brain as REM, like when you're dreaming, rapid eye movement. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's so cool that you noticed that. And so, how does that? How did that feel for you? How did it feel for you?
Um, I feel like I just woke up and then my state of mind kind of just changed, and I was like, oh, I need to get this done. Start changing things now. It was kind of like a wake up call.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when we are being hypnotized, we are not sleeping. Hypnosis is not about sleeping, but it's about a sleeping of the nervous system. So that's why you're saying like, you felt like you were kind of like dreaming, like
Yeah.
when you're dreaming. So yeah, so when you're being hypnotized, it's I'm not working with the consciousness, but rather with the subconscious. And with subconscious is the one part of our brain that holds everything. 95% of our brain is subconscious. Only 5% of our brain is consciousness. So like right now we're talking, we're conscious, we're using that 5% of our brain. But if we were to be hypnotized, then we go into the subconscious and we can dig a little bit deeper and find out why. In your case, it was why were you procrastinating? Right? And once you found out why you were procrastinating, was it more like an aha moment where you're like, oh, I get it now?
Yeah. Like I realized like, oh, this is why I need to stop doing this and start changing for the better.
Yeah. And did it help you? Because one of the things that I added there was to help you on the transformational part. What I did is that I not only I said, you stop procrastinating, but it was more like reprogramming your mind so that when you will get home, you will do your homework like right away or get it done, before you can start like playing and then you can do whatever you want to do. Did that help you? Did it change? Did you feel that now you're like more like on point,
Yeah.
more conscious about, more mindful about, okay, I gotta get my homework done before I can do anything else?
It definitely made homework more of a priority than everything else because it made me realize how important it is than other stuff and how it affects me later in life than doing other stuff right now.
Yeah. Okay. What about with school? Did it help you a little bit, like stay more focused in school?
Yeah, it definitely relieved a lot of stress of like going to school and thinking, oh, I didn't do as good as I could have because I was procrastinating.
Okay.
But now I feel like I'm doing the best I can on my homework
Yeah.
and I kind of don't have that stress anymore.
Okay. How were your grades at the end of the semester? I mean, I already know, but
Good, yeah, really good. I think
How many A's did you get?
all A's.
All A's, right? Yeah. Because you stopped procrastinating. I mean, you're smart. I know you're smart. I know you're my son, and I know you're smart. But still, procrastination was not helping you,
No,
right?
yeah,
And I think that that's for everybody. I used to procrastinate a lot too. I actually got hypnotized to stop procrastinating as well. So how would you say, would you feel that as a teenager, do you feel that hypnosis is helpful
yeah.
for anything?
For anything, yeah. I feel like there's definitely a lot more serious things that would be useful for, but even for like less serious, like procrastinating or being stressed out, it definitely helps.
Okay. Okay. So procrastination is not something serious for you.
I mean, it's definitely something that you shouldn't be doing, but I feel like there's a lot more serious things that happen
Right.
as a
Right.
teenager.
Well, I mean, at your stage of life, procrastination might not be something super serious, but as you get older and as we get older, there's always more things that we want to accomplish. And if we have this procrastination in our life, then it's very difficult to move forward. It's very difficult to level up.
Yeah, something that always sticks with you.
Yeah. So procrastination for you was something that was helpful for you to being hypnotized to stop procrastinating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And what would you say it was like the main thing that you got from that?
Probably just a better life. Having a lot less stress, having done things now instead of having them to do like later. Gives me this feeling of like, oh, I don't have anything to do. Like, I can do whatever I want now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you say it was because now that you stop procrastinating, now you have so much more time to do whatever else you want to do.
Yeah.
So you get done all the things that we don't like to do, and then you do the things that you like to do
Yeah.
after. Okay.
I feel like that's a great lifestyle to be living.
Yeah. Would you say that it helped you with like, because I know, last year COVID was here and you were staying at home all day.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go out. You didn't want to leave the house. You barely left the room.
Okay.
It's true. But would you say that that hypnosis helped you to release that tension
Yeah.
and to stop being fearful, because there was some fear there too that would not allow you to go out. You were afraid to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hypnosis help you to move past that.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of other teenager things that like insecurities and stuff that hypnosis could help with.
What are some insecurities that teenagers are going through right now?
Looks.
Looks.
I think that's one big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most teenagers worry about their looks. Would you say that it's because they're comparing themselves to other teenagers that they see on social media or YouTube or?
Yeah, definitely. I think social media plays a big part in that insecurity. Where you think, oh, I need to look as good as them.
Okay.
But
Okay. And so as a teenager, how does that play in your life right now?
I kind of moved past it myself. I just think like, why am I comparing myself to them when I'm a different person, And I think,
What would you say to help you have that mindset? Because that's definitely a mindset that you have to work on.
yeah, I think it really changes your personality too. Because when you're more insecure, you're more shy, you're not as outgoing. But definitely moving past that makes you a better person to be around.
Okay.
Not really caring about your looks.
So it's more like you allowing yourself to be yourself.
Yeah.
instead of pretending to be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's great. So, how would you, as a teenager, what would you tell another teens? What would you tell them to look for?
That in life, nobody is going to care as much as you're going to care about yourself. So as long as you care about yourself, that's what matters.
That's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. The most important words that you're going to hear are the words that you say to yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're telling yourself, "Oh, I don't look as good as so and so, so I'm not good enough," then that's really going to put you in that mindset that you are not good enough. But if you are praising yourself and you know who you are and what you want to accomplish in life, especially like right now, how old are you?
13?
So right now that you're 13, how would you influence, or how are you trying to influence your friends in a positive way?
I'm not just like,
By being yourself.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely.
That's
I
great.
think it shows them a model or a role model, and like just show them how I don't really care about what others think. And as long as I'm happy with myself, then that's all that matters.
Okay. That's great. Yeah. That's absolutely wonderful. That's exactly that's what I teach, that's what I preach, and that's what I hoping that you and your sister are getting from me, and just from all the world around too, like just absorbing positive influence as much as you can, so that you are who you are, and not worrying about going out there in the world and pretending to be somebody else, kind of like wearing a mask,
Yeah.
which is very exhausting to do that.
Well,
So instead of just, being yourself, it's so much more relieving and liberating
yeah,
to be able to be yourself,
instead of trying to be someone you want to be, it's a lot easier to be
to
yourself
be you.
and
Yeah,
the best you can be.
absolutely. Yes. And so would you say that hypnosis has helped you accomplish that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely helped me with the realization of that.
Yeah. So the relaxation of that you have to be you, and not trying to pretend to be somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point in trying to be someone else.
That's perfect. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, absolutely. There is no point trying to be somebody else, because it's not going to come as authentic as, just being you.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's like, it's easy, it's natural, and it's just you. And who you are, it's perfect. And that's what we need. That's what we need in this world. We need authenticity. We need real. We need whoever is, just pouring themselves and just being who they are, so that other people can also see that and be like, you know what, if he's being him, she's being who she is, I want to be me. I want to be who I am too. So that's amazing that you're able to do that. Yeah. I love it. I love that. Well, again, this is Matthew Bean. I'm Elia Bean. He's my son, and we are so thankful that we were here, and
Very thankful.
yes, very thankful. We're very, very lucky to live in this time. And it is a hard time right now.
Yeah, with everything going on.
With everything going on, yeah.
All the changes.
All the changes, yes. How would you say, as a teenager, how difficult is it for you right now?
As of what, like
Like
COVID?
the pressures of COVID, the pressures of everything?
I think COVID is definitely a big factor. I feel like it took away a school year for me of like where I'm supposed to like mold myself into who I am, which is kind of weird. It feels like I'm a grade back of what I should be in.
Okay.
But other than that, I think everyone went through the same thing. So we're all getting back to normal together. So it's a lot easier that way.
Okay. Okay. So what would you tell other teenagers right now that are listening? What would you tell them to move forward?
To move forward, find a group of friends that likes you for who you are and who will be there for you. And stop hanging out with people who you think are cool
Okay.
and who just like you for who you're trying to be.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
And I feel like that's something like every adult says
Yeah.
when you're a child, but you never really realize it until you're in that position.
Okay.
And that's when you do appreciate it a lot more.
Okay. Have you feel like you've been in that position?
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I kind of just realized like there's no point in trying to be cool to hang out with these guys because their validation doesn't really matter. And that hanging out with people who you like to have fun with and who don't really care about what you look like or what you're trying to be and who are just there to like be there for you
And they like you for who you are.
Yeah.
And they accept you for who you are too.
Yeah, those are the people who really matter in life.
Okay. Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew.
You're welcome.
Well, you kind of were forced to be here, but not really forced. I mean, you didn't really have to, do this, but I'm glad that you did.
I'm glad too, yeah.
Yeah, this is great. I learned so many things about you right now, actually. This is great. Well, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
And thank you guys for listening. Again, this is Mindful Conversations with Elia, and thank you guys for listening.
Glutathione is a big word. It's the body's own master antioxidant. It's a scavenger for free radical, bacteria, and viruses. There are no products in the market with the ingredient NASET. NASET increases the production of glutathione that's in our body already to strengthen and enhance our immune system, elevate sense of well-being, support muscle strength and endurance, cognitive function, and liver support. It helps with increased energy and blood sugar regulation. Get your bottle of GSH Plus from www.salvationnutra.com.